Good morning everybody, it's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. I hope you're all well. Thank you so much for joining me. It's lovely to have you along. So today I need help. Help. Yeah, I'm drowning, absolutely drowning in scraps. Yeah, so I've been saying for a long time I'm going to have a really big collage and get rid of a lot of scraps. I've been doing lots of projects using scraps up, but as you know, a few scraps go an awful long way. So, you know, even if I just do a masterboard, you know, or three masterboards, there's going to be still tons left there. So I have decided to create a masterboard book. It's not new, I know, and I've done them before myself. And people often do them in, you know, children's books or, you know, big books. I've got this one from the charity shop. Which is a sketch pad, and I'm not a sketcher. I have used some of it, but I'm thinking it's got a nice white background that can be, you know, coffee dyed or stained or stenciled or whatever, so that I won't have to back them. So I'm just going to use this, go through the pad until these are all gone. I don't think I will do all that with you guys because yeah, you'll be here forever. I am not going to ink because that slows the job down, and I'm going to try and not think too much, just put pieces down. I am going to take any white edges off like that. That's probably about all I'm going to do. So I'm not going to look for colour schemes or, you know, the right piece of paper to make it aesthetically pleasing to me. I'm just literally going to stick them down. Now the only problem is they do move about, these pages, because they are, I'm just looking for something, bear with me. They are, oh, might be good. Piece of junk mail. It's not mail. It's packaging is what it is. It's an old cereal packet, but it's got like the embossed bit on there, so I might not use that bit. So yeah, super. I can put that under every time. It might get a bit gluey, but in fact I can probably just take these end bits off. Or can I? It's very strong, I'll say that for it. I was only using the ruler. Gosh, nearly broke it. I was only using the ruler to stop it. Should I go that way now? Would that be better? No. Yeah, tearing where I want it. Yeah, that's good. All sides covered. Right, and my glue book here. So this pile really needs to move over a bit. Move over, that's it. So I'll try and get some big pieces down, like this one that I've just found. Yeah, that glue book's not going to be big enough for big pieces, is it? Shall I say only pieces that will fit on the glue book? How about that? Yeah, so that will create more scraps. Now I expect I'm going to go through some glue stick here. I'm just wondering, I have got this purple one still. I fell out of love with the Elmer's. I never really fell in love with it. Now it is going to make me purple, but it does dry clear, and I can kind of see where I'm putting it, and I'm guessing that's another kind of use it up, isn't it? So yeah, it's interesting that it dries really quick on the edge, so I can see why my edges are, I don't know if you can actually see, you can see a bit, can't you? Whoops. Yeah, why my edges are not sticking. It could be that by the time I've glued the middle, the glue on the edge is dry. So yeah, I might learn something from using this glue, if nothing else. Yeah, the contrast in the colour helps me see the edge of the page as well. Now obviously it doesn't matter if it goes over like that, I can trim it, and especially with that brown being behind it. Yeah, I'm going to go through a lot of glue pages. Right, Denise, you're not looking, so you're just grabbing and sticking, remember? So what shall we talk about, because this isn't going to take any thinking about at all. What have we been talking about here at home? We've been talking about interview questions. Obviously I'm living at the moment with my great nephew who is 17, and we've been talking about interview techniques and questions and things. So yeah, have you got any interesting stories or interesting ideas about interview questions or techniques? I think Luke was saying that people have been saying to him that one of the questions doing the rounds these days is yeah, who do you admire or who do you model yourself on? Other than that, I don't seem to be, you know, many other things that they ask them. And that old chestnut, when I was at school, they always used to say, oh, make sure you always ask them a question when they say if there's anything you want to know. And isn't that the hardest thing in the world? Because they, you know, I mean, I've done lots of interviewing in my time. I was a shop manager for many, many years. So I've interviewed, you know, Saturday staff, so that would be like 17-year-olds like Luke, and, you know, people older than me, and males, females, you know, and you kind of pride yourself on telling them everything they need to know about the job, otherwise you employ people who get a surprise when they turn up to work. Yeah, so how you then expect them to have a question? And, you know, the times when I was interviewing that people have asked the most bizarre thing, and I've actually thought to myself, that's because people have been telling them to just ask a question. Bless them. So, you know, I'm not sure that has any value. It certainly didn't sway me one way or the other as an interviewer, I have to say. But yeah, have you had any strange interviews? I have to admit I've had some strange staff over the years, but yeah, it wouldn't do for us all to be the same, would it? I have had to, well, what we call in England, sack people once or twice, which is never very pleasant. But if you have a management position, it's one of those things you've just got to get on with. Yeah, so I'm not being picky. I know I said I wasn't going to be picky. I'm just trying not to put the same piece of paper down all the time. That was a horrible edge, wasn't it? I don't mind the squareness of it. It was just the horrible cutting of it. You've made it not fit now. Of course you have. Of course you have. Yeah, so I'm hoping you're going to come back with some interesting stories on that one, because yeah, in theory I'll be in hospital or recuperating by the time you get to this video, so yeah, that will give me something to read and maybe laugh about. If you've got some funny stories, there may be horror stories there. Yeah, this glue is very bizarre. I don't know if you can see. It kind of moves around on you, leaves white spaces. What's that going there? I don't know. Oh, you've just about covered all that. Haha, put it down, Denise. Yeah, I just about covered that entire piece under it up, which was not what I was aiming to do. Just seen a nice piece of music there. Let's have that there. Yeah, I'm starting to feel sticky already. But I fully expected it. On here. There we go. Pull some smaller pieces is all I was doing. Again, there's a white piece there I'm not keen on, so I will I really need you to see, don't I? Let's move some of the embellishments onto the. Did I move you then? Because I was attached. What's stopping us moving? Come on. There we go. There we go. Right, you see a bit more now, I think. Not that there's a lot to say, but if you're anything like me, hearing something happening and not seeing it happening. Oh, double-sided, look. Quite frustrating at times. I still watch people's videos, but I often sit saying to them, yes, I could if it was in film. They're talking about what they're doing and they've slipped off, which we all do, don't get me wrong, I do it too. But I am like, yes, I'd love to. And they're like, look at this and look at that and see how I've done this. I'm like, yeah, I'll imagine it. Sarcastic, I think Neil would say. I am. Ooh. Ooh. Two nice sides. Yeah, I'll tell you what I would like to know, if there's any new channels that you're watching, craft, preferably junk journal, but if there's something else you'd like me to look at, or you're watching me and I don't watch you, and you've I was going to wink that then, yeah, and you've got a channel, put your channel down below or tell me what it is and where I can find it, because I am now subscribed to so many people, and yeah, I am going to get caught up, guys, on all your videos. That's my my vow for while I'm in hospital and afterwards. But yeah, new ones tend to not come through or be right at the bottom of the list, so I don't get to see them. So yeah, if you're watching somebody new, or you are somebody new, or, you know, new to me, just to give yourself a bump up the you know, where I can see you. Oh, some triangles, we'll have them out later. Yeah, let me know. Excuse me, I'm hiccuping away here. Let me know in the comments, and then I can pop on and give you a watch. I do hope it comes to fruition, all this planning about all the videos I'm going to be able to watch. I pretty much think it is, because last time, so those of you that don't know, I'm having a knee replacement, and it's my second one. I've already had one done. Yeah, last time, I mean, I was absolutely terrified. I'm anxious this time, but not quite as terrified. I know what's coming. Before I was worried about the pain. Yeah, well, now I know it's going to be painful, but but bearable. You know, you can bear it, or you get through it. I don't know about bear it. Yeah, so now, you know, I'm hoping I'll be able to just watch videos and block it out a bit. Last time I just had to do something really mind-numbing. I did thousands and thousands of Sudoku puzzles, one after another. Right, and that's going to be, are you going to stick on there? That's my problem, isn't it? I'm going to have you stuck out, which means you'll have to go under there, just so that it's not got much pressure on it. Right, are we back in line? Yeah, we're doing all right, I think. Yeah, so mind numbing, because once you've done a few, your brain gets really attuned to it. Yeah, and I just did, you know, not for pleasure or anything, just sat and did one after another, after another, after another, you know, just to kind of pass the time to the next medication, and, you know, take my mind off the pain I was in. So I'm hoping that this time what will happen will be I'll be able to, yeah, chill out a bit more, knowing it's pain, but it's going to go eventually, and watch some videos. Yeah, because there is a lot of time. I know they like you up and about, but there is a lot of time that you're just laid in bed, especially the first couple of days, and you can barely turn over or anything like that, because you'd be surprised how much you need both legs. And yeah, the one that they've fixed, there's something on that. There is something in it. Let me have a gouge. Maybe that's the problem. That's better. What on earth was that? Let me just get a bit of paper. Don't know what it was. Put it in the bin. Yeah, my life might be easier now. So yeah, there will be hours and hours and hours when I've got nothing, or nothing that I can get up and do. So hours and hours and hours that I've got to sit and, yeah, that's not a very good square, that, is it? Corner. Got some little bits going on here. Yeah, and watch videos. Yes, I'm going to try and take any white bits like that off. Don't know if you could see it, because I'm not inking. That's better. It was that little bit stuck in my glue that was causing me aggro. Okay. So yeah, that'll be interesting. Interesting if there's anybody out there that I'm going to wish I'd found months ago. Right, that's some of these strips. I seem to be getting all the same thing. That's a nice one, isn't it? Yeah, pleased I've got a new a new glue book. I'm certainly going to get through it doing this. So how many pages do I think I'm going to get through? It's only going to be a 30-minute video. I mean, you know, let's face it, there's only so many collage boards you can watch, and you've probably had enough already. I know it's nice to see everybody's scraps and what have you, but other than that, there's nothing new happening, is there? Nothing at all. And to be honest, I'm nearly out of chat stick. Yeah, I have been talking to you solid for a fortnight now. You know, 2 or 3 videos a day. I think you know as much about me as I do myself. Nearly. Oh. You can probably hear that wind, can you? It's certainly rattling around. It's pretty. It's nice to revisit all your old... Well, this one isn't old. I've used it recently, but once I get to the bottom of the pile, nice to revisit all your old bits of... Yeah, to be fair, most of them are not. Oh, there's a piece of card in there. What's this? Let's get rid of this piece. It's a nice big piece. Maybe needs to be at the bottom somewhere. Ooh, it's certainly, what's the word? Don't know, it's bright, it's full on. No, I'm terrible with words at the minute, aren't I? Descriptive words. You would think I would be better than that. Yeah, it's colourful. Effective. I'm going to stop now. Yeah, right, what about some of these bits of paper that I keep ignoring? Why did I put that over there? Put it in the bin. So this is from a heraldry book. I quite like that. Is it a wolfhound at the top? So we'll put a big piece on. That's a bit much, isn't it? We'll split it in half and we'll use it in 2 pieces. Yeah, I said I wasn't going to be too picky, but you do have to be careful with text. It's quite big text as well, and it's on quite bright paper. So I don't want it to just be it's soaking the glue up. Yeah, the main attraction for your eye when you look at the board. That's it. And put stuff over it. It's become very green, this, hasn't it? Let's not mix it up too much. I want to mix it up, but that's exactly the same one. There must be more strips than that. I've had strips coming out of my ears recently. They're just all hidden. There's a lot of white there. I don't want white on a collage board, do we? Right, let's just dig a bit. It is all going down, but it's a nice dotty strip there. Let's go with that. Yeah. So I think I've got just one more video sat here at this desk before everything is finally packed up and either put into mothballs to be left here till I move house, or until I send Neil to get something that I'm desperate for. Yeah, all packed up into a bag to go with me. Oh, there's a nice piece, I'll keep that out. That's and that is too small. Oh, there's a nice bluey grey bit. No. Music paper will keep out. Oh, that's a nice piece. Are you going to fit? Oh. Will it? I think I can make it. I'll leave a bit of white at the edge because we always trim the edge, don't we? Is that what I said there? No, it must have been that way. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's a little tiny white bit there, look, but I bet there is all the way around. I bet it'll be trimmed off. I'll get you out of my glue page. I am going through a lot of glue page, but I'm very sticky, so yeah, I'm not, what am I doing? I'm not risking sticking the paper to a page to use it twice. Right, where are you going to go? Up there. Is this grey going to go, do we think? I don't think it does. That's quite a big piece, isn't it? I could have used that. Oh, could have used that in my scrappy notebooks. Get the white edge off. no use to anybody. I'm going to save that as a nice big piece. Oh, here we go. Here's some colourful stuff. Stuck to my ruler. Oh, that sticker, look. I remember doing that. Right. And some of them there's just a lot of. There's going to be on nearly every page, isn't it? Big piece of pink. Let's just try and... Oh! It's because it's dyed. It's really made it... what's the word? It's not what I want. Oh, I love you. Sort of crisp. Easily broken. Fragile, that's the word. Hooray, I got one. I got one today. One of the words I was looking for. I might quite like you down there now. Yeah, I do. I couldn't decide, but I do. I can soon pop something up across there, can't I? Yeah, now we are patching up, but sometimes it's got to be done. Just sometimes. Oops, sticky. So that's 2. One more. I'll just do one more and then we will call it a day for you guys. That's nice, but it's too plain. We're going to go with, we're not pink, are we? Ooh. Quite like that. Let's just make the bottom not so square. We'll put it on at an angle as well. Yeah. So that's 2. So it's going fairly quickly because what have I been? 22 minutes. So about 10 minutes a board's not too bad, is it? Obviously, when you look at what I've got here to get through, I'm going to be here a while, I think. I think if I get another 3 done afterwards, I'll have achieved something. They'll be nice to look back at when they're dry. Yeah, so if you're not too bored, we'll just do one more. Let's try and get all this stuff that we've pulled out here on them. So we've got music, we've got a blank piece, we've got a torn piece there. That's a nice big piece. We've got some corners. Yeah, we're doing lots of brown, aren't we? That's interesting as well. Let's put some pink on with the brown then. Right, let's get some of this on. Should we go for this big one first? That will fill it up. Yeah, so back to the interviews. How many interviews have you had in your life? That'll be interesting. And what was your hardest interview? I think my toughest one was my interview to get into teacher training college. Or I don't know if it was a tough interview. Well, yeah, it was a tough interview. I won't lie, but we were well prepared for it. But it was something that I desperately wanted. I really, really wanted it. So, that always makes it that little bit more stressful, I think. I was working as a teaching assistant at the time, and as I was training to be a teacher, kind of only went into that because they wanted you to have school experience, but I absolutely loved doing it, really loved doing it. And there's times when I do consider going back to just doing that a day or 2 a week. But yeah, I kind of know if I did, they'd rope me into teaching because they'd be like, what, a teacher being a teaching assistant? That is an awful waste of yeah, well, it's not a waste of stress though, or non-stress, shall we say. What colour do we want next to that? Should we go with something vivid? We'll go with some green. Whoops. Oh, everything wants to go on the floor. Don't put me on there, I'm going on the floor. Is that better or worse? I don't know, but I'm going to put it down because I've taken the time to pick it up and rip it up. It will brighten the page, won't it? It's Flower Fairy, actually, as was the pink on the front page. You have to look close to see them, but they are there. Oh, just spotted that piece of book page there. Dickens and the Stage. Yeah, it's this is fragile paper as well. We don't want that bit, do we? So that'll be a good piece to get on. We certainly don't want it on a sticky piece of glue book. I think I'm making my ruler sticky picking it up. I'm going to have to go wash it. Oh, that wind. I might have to put my towels out on the line, the washing line. I know it won't dry them particularly because it's not warm enough, but it'll give them a good blow, a good fluff, good breeze. Finish them off in the tumble. That piece, wasn't I? Maybe that will go on there on top of that. Not sure what this is from, but it's nice. It must be from a kit. So I'm wondering if it's from something Nanine's done, because the majority of kits that I've got are hers. Not all. I do have some, well, no, I have some Tina and that's Shabby Dabby Doodah. I have some from Artie May. Well, yeah, I've got quite a few kits I'm lying. Victoria Designs. My porch prints. Shall I go on? No, shut up, you're driving us mad. Yeah, but the ones that I have a lot of scraps lying around tend to be Nanine's because I use them so much. Did I get a corner one on? I did. Shall we put another one on opposite it? No. I want something across the top of there, don't I? Some music. Let's rip that white off. Oh, and I'm on a sticky. Yep. I can hear sirens in the distance. I don't know if you can. And I know I've been hearing from Canada that your snowstorms are still with you, and that some of you are deep in snow still. How are you getting on with it? That is a very strange shape, Denise, but let's use it. Use some of these dirty ones up. Oh, it sounds quite close, that siren. You just don't know in weather like this, do you? The trees are falling and all sorts. It is quite, the wind is quite a dangerous being, or thing. Not a being, is it? You know what I mean. Oh, got some more squares here. Let's get rid of these. Oh, that's nice. Into the bin with you. My bin needs emptying, I can tell you. Right, which side shall we make ratty-tatty? That one? Just don't want them too uniform. There, yeah. What fell over then? Art glitter. Okay, so this will be the last one, and I think I'm halfway through it. So, yeah, remember to let me know what you're up to. Oops. Just want a bit more of that on, and then I can get rid of that piece. Quite thick paper as well. Yeah. Again, I'll just get rid of the squareness of it. Did anything come off then? I don't know. Yeah. Well, I feel like I have achieved something because I've got 3 pages worth of masterboards to play with at a later date. And I think looking at all the papers here, I probably am going to fill the book. Shall I go sideways again with that? I think I will. Probably could do with a cloth on that. Have I got one? No. Yes. Thought it was strange just because of that purple glue. Look. Oh, that's on your desk now, Denise. I'm sticking to the book. Yeah, what was I saying? I don't know what I was saying now. Bit of map. I don't suppose that would... no. It will, but not on that piece. And that's a strip of old music paper. Yeah, I'm getting picky, aren't I? It all seems to be very similar pieces now. They're all big pieces down there. Oh, I've got this. What's this? I like this doily here, which is one of my doilies that I photocopied. Yep, that. Oh, it's got rust paper on the back as well. Whoops. Naughty. Now, where was it going? There, I think, wasn't it? Nope, that way. I've covered a lot of that green up, but there was a lot of it, wasn't there? Oh, one of those across there. Yeah. There's a green part and there's a white. No, we'll go with a lighter one. So it's a Janie B, that one. Often when you get the same print in two different colours, it's what Janie B does in her, either in her packs that you buy, her mystery packs, or in her freebies. So she's like playing when she's making them, and then she sort of either sells them really cheap or gives them away. Bless her. Oh, what are you? A rabbit. I'm finding on the paper clips anyway. Oh, Mr. Rabbit. We'll definitely have a new one. Let's hope we don't cover... Did that even rip? Hope we don't cover you up too much. No, I think you'll go on there fine. Yeah, so any suggestions for using masterboards that you've got that are different to the norm, I would love to have as well. Or anything you haven't seen me do, then therefore I may not know about. Look at these. They may end up in the bin, I don't know. That's a card. That's a nice piece there. Do you know what? There's no wonder I can't see where the edge is there? What did I do with that piece of board from under there? Were you telling me because I wasn't hearing it? That's better. Now, can you see how I haven't gone to the edges? I don't suppose it matters that much, but yeah, the board would have made a difference. Did I just use it for one and not the next two? Very probably. Isn't that just like me? Yeah, maybe I should have made that end a bit ratty-tatty. So I've got text. We don't really want pink, do we? Or music. What about this lady? Oh, not the lady, because we've got the rabbit and we don't want too many features, but that's nice. Can I get it on without it? Getting me rabbit. Oh, I can. That was good, wasn't it? I've even impressed myself there. All I've got to do now is glue it down in the same spot. Shouldn't be too difficult with a rabbit there to look at. Okay guys, that's it. We're at the end of our 30 minutes. Thank you so much for keeping me company. I really appreciate it. I'm not just saying that, I really mean it. If you've come on and watched my video and spent any time at all watching it, I really do appreciate it, because I know how precious time is. So yeah, don't think I'm just saying that. I'm not. I do appreciate you spending time watching my channel. And yeah, if you comment, a lot of you don't have time and I understand, but if you comment, even more so, really appreciate it. So they look quite nice with the brown behind, actually, don't they? I like that one. Yep, that one's can be used with some good centerpieces on it, I think. Well, you know, a little bit plainer. Yeah, and the same with that one. So thank you for those. I will go on and do another 3. I might make myself a cuppa first before I do that, and then yeah, I will hopefully have cleared quite a bit more of this. Yeah, a few little bits may even find their way Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Into the bin. We'll see. Help. Okay, so have a lovely day. Come back and see me tomorrow. Bye for now.